Happy Tuesday, readers. I'm Miss Porter, and I'm so excited to be back with you guys again today to read another story and to work on some more phonics activities. I hope you guys are having a great day and a great start to your week. And I'm so glad that you guys came back for day 2 with me. We're going to just start out again with reviewing our letters and letter sounds. Today we're going to practice with the letter B. So let's get started just by reviewing our letter sounds, and let's see if we can find that letter B in there and talk about the sound that the letter B makes. All right, remember as we're going through the letters, I want you guys to just go along and say the letter sounds with me as we go through each card. When we get to the pink cards, remember that those letters are going to have 2 sounds. You're going to say their short sound and their long sound. Ready? Here we go. J, S, K, Z. U says or U. This is like what we just learned yesterday, our short U. U has or it may say its name if it's a long U. U. U says or U. Great job. G, B. A says a or a. P, W, X, T, M. O says a or o. Ooh. I says I or I. When you're making that I sound, it makes the I like itchy. V says V. E says or E. Mm. R. Yeah. There's that diagraph. S and H says sh. D. Qu. Great job, boys and girls. You guys are doing such a great job on getting quicker and quicker with your letter sounds. It's so important that you know your letter sounds as you are becoming a reader because they help you, one, to read and to make words. So keep practicing those letter sounds every day. You can just go back and watch this video again and you can practice over and over. All right. Today we're going to read a story called The Sunset Pond. And in this story, there's going to be some more sight words. Now, yesterday we looked at a lot of different sight words that were in our book, My Wagon is Red, and we had a great time learning about those words. So let's look again at our sight words, and then we'll pick a couple to go through and practice writing. Yesterday, we worked on like and little. So I hope you guys took time to practice those with your families and to maybe write a sentence with them. Again, today, I'm going to pick 2 more sight words to work with you guys on, and we're going to practice spelling them on the table, in the air, and I'm going to write them for you, and I'm even going to write a sentence for you. So let's start by reviewing our sight words. Now, we're going to see some different sight words in our book that we read today, so be ready to look out for those when we're reading our story. All right, I want you to say the word with me. We're going to spell a few of them. We won't stop and spell everyone, but we will stop and spell a few. So I want you shout out the word and we'll shout it out together. Ready? Here we go. Black, black. Good job. Blue, blue. Ooh, already I see 2 words that start with that B sound. Good. 4. Let's spell 4. F-O-R. 4. There's another B word, brown, brown. Beautiful. Go, G-O, go. Good, good, like good job. Like, oh, here's our like that we learned yesterday. Let's spell it. L-I-K-E, like. Great job. This is one of my favorite sight words. What is it? If you said little, you're right. Little. L-I-T-T-L-E. Little. Great job. My, M-Y, my. Me, M-E. Yellow, Y-E-L-L-O-W, yellow. I hear a lot of great spelling. To, T-O, to. This is our other sight word that we practiced with yesterday. I love to go to the beach, T-H-E, the. Down, D-O-W-N, down. Into, I-N-T-O, into. Then, T-H-E-N. In this word, then, you hear that TH sound and it's making that th sound. All right, those are all of our sight words for today. So the two I'm going to pick today are, let me get back to my big screen. We are going to spell, the first word we're going to spell is go, go. I'm going to write it for you guys first. So let me write it. Ready? How do you spell go? Spell it for me. Good. G-O. Go. Beautiful. G-O, go. Let's write a sentence with go. I go to the, I'm able to write all of these words because they're all sight words that I know already. So I'm able to write them. To the store. Or. I know that or is O-R, or. And I know that store has an E at the end, but it's got one of those silent E's. So here is our sight word go. I go to the store. Great. Now, I want you to take a second and I want you to get your writer finger out and I want you to write it first on your table. Let's write it. G-O, go. Write it one more time. G-O, go. Now I want to see you write it up in the air. G-O, go. Beautiful. Good job, boys and girls. The next word that we are going to learn today and practice writing is my. Spell it for me. M-Y. My. Great job. So I'm going to write another sentence using the word my. I like my, there's that word my, M-Y, dog, dog. And I'm going to use an exclamation point because that's an exciting sentence. So let's read it. I like my dog. Beautiful. There's that word my. Let's spell it one more time. M-Y. Get that writing finger out and I want you to write it on the table for me. Ready? Let's go. M-Y. Beautiful. Let's put it in the air and spell it out loud one more time. M-Y. My. Great job, boys and girls. Those are words that you're going to see in stories over and over again. So learning these words are so important as you become a new reader because it'll help you to become an even better reader because those will be words that you'll just know automatically once you learn them all. Before we begin reading The Sunset Pond, we need to practice some B words. Remember I told you that our book focuses a lot on the letter B today and the sound that B makes? So let's look over some words that have B in them. What sound does B make again? That's right, B, B. Who can shout out some B words for me? I hear blue, brown, ball, bug, bat, bike. Great job. Let's look and practice a few more together. Here we go. All right. This is a capital B and a lowercase b. B says what? B says buh. All right, let's go through and say our B words. Make sure you really listen for that sound that B makes. That makes the b sound. Ball, ball. Say it with me. Ball. Book, book. Oops, so sorry. Book. Here's one of my favorites, Piggy and Elephant. I love Piggy and Elephant books. Book. Banana. Banana. Boat. Boat. Bear. 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 Bee. Bee. Barn. Bike. Those are all of our B words for today. So when we're reading our story, I want you to look through and I want you to see if you can find any B words. We'll point them out together as we're reading the story. So now it's time for my favorite part of the lesson. It's time for our story. So let me get it ready for us. If you see any B words, I want you to touch your nose during this. And if you see any of our sight words that we've learned so far this week, I want you to wiggle your fingers. All right. So this is the cover of our book, right? This is our cover. And on the cover, we always have that's right, the title. Oh, there's one of those sight words. So we should be wiggling our fingers. What is this word? The, beautiful, the sunset pond. Remember yesterday I told you that our author is Laura Appleton Smith, and she is the one who is writing the words in the story. And then today the illustrator is Jonathan Booms. He drew the pictures. Right now I see two words that both start with B. I see book, book, and the word buy. Buy is also a sight word. All right, let's get started reading. Matt and Bud run down the hill to the sunset pond. There's a B word, bud. I also see a short U, a couple short U words. So right now we know that Bud and Matt are characters in our story, and the setting is outside. Remember, the characters are who the story is about, and the setting is where the story takes place. Matt picks up a stick to toss. Bud gets the stick in the pond. Matt pats Bud. Bud is the best dog. Best. I see a lot of you putting your thumbs up for those B words. Great job. And I see your wigglings for sight words. Is and the. Then Matt and Bud stop. What can it be? B. A log is in the pond. A big frog is on the log. Frog and log both say og. They are rhyming words. Ooh, I see a B word, big. Bud hops back has a B in it, down into the pond. Bud gets to the log, but the big frog hops in, flop. Bud naps on the dock. Matt skips rocks on the pond. The pond is the best spot at sunset. The end. Great job, boys and girls. That was such a fun story. I really enjoyed reading it with you all, and I saw a lot of those sight words that we've learned the past 2 days, and a lot of B words in there, and even some words that had short U in them. So what a great review. Now remember, you can go back and you can reread both of the stories we've read so far this week just by rewatching these videos. All right, before we go today, I'm going to show you some practice that you can do to help you with the after reading this story, and just to practice with your bees and your U's and just writing some sentences and using the book to help you learn even more. So let me pull up our homework. Just a little extra practice. So again, it looks just like our homework from yesterday. And here it says, we have been learning about the letter B. The letter B stands for the B sound, which is the first sound in the word bug and the last sound in the word tub. So this just says to draw a picture of a bug or tub, or you can draw anything else that has a B in it. You could draw a bee, you could draw a bike, you could draw a basketball, anything that you feel like drawing that has the letter B in it. And down here it says, write each of the letters as neatly as you can, as many times as you can to fill up the line. I'll show you this I'll show you, we'll practice writing some beads together once I stop sharing this. Also down here, it says, draw a picture of what Bud saw in the pond, then write a sentence to go with your picture. Share your writing with someone and tell how your illustration matches your writing. So it says it wants you to draw a picture of what Bud saw in the pond. Who remembers what Bud saw in the pond? If you said a frog and a log, you're right. So down here, it has the start of a sentence. It says, Bud can see. And then you can write what Bud saw when he was on the dock looking in the pond. Okay? So you could write, Bud can see a frog. That's all you have to write. Or you could write, Bud can see a frog on a log. Now, I'm going to show you how to help you unscramble this sentence. So remember yesterday we did this, and I reminded you that you always start a sentence with a capital letter. So the only word that I see that starts with a capital letter is A. A blank, We know that log has an exclamation point, and your sentence always has to end with a punctuation mark. So it has to be at the end. You can remember what the sentence from the book was. I hear the word big. Good. Big log is on the frog. That's not right. A big frog. Good. Is on the log. You just have to use your thinking skills, and you can even refer back to the book to help you remember what that sentence is. If you do print this out, you can cut the words out to help you make the sentence as well. On the next sheet, it just says, draw a picture and write about what Matt and Bud did in the ponds in the book. So it says, read your writing to your family and tell them how your picture matches. So if you want to start by drawing your picture, you could draw a picture of Matt throwing the ball for Bud, or you could draw a picture of the log, whatever you want to do. And then you can write about it. You can say, Bud jumped in the pond, right? All right, down here, there's some of those spelling the words in the sound boxes again. As you see, rock, rock. You see that the C and the K are in one box together because they make that one k sound. They're not making two. So you're going to do the same thing, and you might notice a pattern as you go through these words. And then again, you just have some more practicing of writing your letters. U, like we learned yesterday, and E, which was also another letter you could practice from yesterday. So just trace them, or if you print it out, or you can just write it on a sheet of paper. Practice writing the uppercase and lowercase letters. And then down here, it just has you reading and then reading all of the words, but you may notice there's 4 words that just are repeated over and over again. And then you can write them in these blanks. You could go through and you could make each word a different color. So down could be blue, and you can color all the downs blue, and then write the word down. So that's just a little practice that will help you to remember the B sound and just practice getting some writing in. So let me close that out. And before we go, let's practice writing some B's together. You can do it in the air. We can do it B, a capital B, and a lowercase b. But I'm going to write them on my paper for you so you can see. So I'll write a few uppercase. So do the line down and then go back to the top and loop, loop. So there are some uppercase B's. And then I'm going to write a few lowercase. Now remember, a lowercase b has the body with the belly pointing that way. Okay. So that is just some practice for you. Great job today, boys and girls. Remember that you can always go back and rewatch this video and reread this story again by yourself, or you can listen to me read it and follow along as I read it. And you can go through and you can practice your sight words again and your letter sounds. I'm so excited and I can't wait to be back with you again tomorrow for one more day of practice. Before I go, I just wanted to send out a reminder and let you know that this week is Teacher Appreciation Week. All of your teachers are missing you all so much, and we want you to know that we love and care for you guys so, so much. So, Teacher Appreciation Week is a week that is time for you all to appreciate your teachers. So, I know that as a teacher myself, how much I would love to be getting some special pictures drawn for me, or special videos, or an email, or a special message with the help of your families to send to your teachers. So feel free to do that and make your teachers super happy. I hope you all have a great rest of the day. Bye.